Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill, and today we'll be taking an early look at a women's exclusive. These are Nike Dunk Low Premiums, and this is in the Team Red and White colorway. Let's take a quick sneak peek. Welcome back, everyone, to another unboxing and review. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome. Today we'll be taking a look at a women's exclusive Nike Dunk Low Premium. This is in the Team Red and White colorway, so we'll go through the overview, jump into size and fit, followed by how I styled this really cool vintage color scheme. Then we'll conclude with how these are currently doing on the resale market and talk about when these are set to release. So let's jump right into it. For those of you who've been following some of the Nike drops in the past, which are kind of vintage themes, they did have a black version of this kind of colorway that has this metallic fill in black. They also did it in a green, which I took an L on, and I was so bummed about it because I was obsessed with the green, but I'm so happy that I actually was able to cop the Team Red early. So let's take a close look at this metallic hue. So I know it's Team Red, but in different kind of lights, it looks a bit more Bordeaux in my opinion, more of a stained kind of wine tone, but it does have this metallic effect and sheen to it, and it just glistens so nicely in the sun, but also just under some nice bright lights. We've got smooth white leather for the toe box here and coconut milk laces. Underneath, we've got just a simplistic white simple tongue that's nylon, and then we've got that Team Red that hits the Nike swoosh and Nike logo on top. Let's take a look at those details and move along to the side paneling. All right, so wrapping around to the side panels, underlays of that smooth textured white leather, overlays of, again, that Team Red, which is in this metallic hue. On the swoosh, one of my swooshes is a bit more tumbled than the other. For some reason, this one is a bit more smooth, but I feel like when I wear these a little bit more, it's probably going to bend a little bit and hopefully, I guess, even out texture wise. As we work our way to the back of the heel, we've got Nike embroidered in white on top of that Team Red metallic color scheme. The interior is very luxurious, and I feel like this is where the premium comes into place with the material they use for the inner lining, again in that Team Red colorway. We've also got that same color scheme for the insole and coconut milk for the Nike and swoosh mark. Wrapping around to the lateral side, more underlays of that smooth white leather, and then overlays again of the beautiful shiny metallic color scheme of the Team Red. The sneaker is then completed with this beautiful vintage vibe in this coconut milk colorway for the midsole, and then again this Bordeaux Team Red color scheme for the outsole. Let's take a look at those last and final details. All right, so now let's talk about size and fit. Again, this is a women's exclusive. This will only come in women's sizing. I'm true to size, a size 9 worked perfect for me. I do have higher narrow feet, so do take that into consideration when deciding on what size range will work best for you. Now let's talk about how I styled this beautiful metallic and shiny colorway. For this look, I decided to go with an all denim look, but some different types of denim colors. Denim's super trendy right now for the spring, so I decided to go with this patchwork that has some darker denim elements, and then I wore this really cool kind of denim top. It looks like the top of some pants in a darker denim colorway, which I think really makes the sneaker pop out with this pop of red.
From you, and every time I turn my face the other way, your little demon sticks his head outside, and he said, fill me, fulfill me, or kill me, chase me.
I love a gray all white look for the springtime. I think it's just really refreshing and cool to wear when the temperatures start to rise here in New York. So I decided to go with this white bodysuit, tucked it into these really cool wide width denim pants that have some beige stitching on them, but again, just a nice all white look that complements the sneaker perfectly.
Chase me or let me go. I know it's hard for you, but trust is key. You must trust me. I know there's much to do, but it's worth doing. Unlike others.
For this look, I went with a dressier kind of feel. This is a nice crochet crop top with a matching maxi skirt in cream. Lots of different cream tones that you see on the midsole as well as the laces, so definitely had to bring a cream look into the mix.
Another day outside will rise. I'm still alive. And every time you test surprise, miracle in disguise. This song is writing itself. While sun is shining in my face.
This is never gonna be any good for you or me. 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 This is never gonna be any good for you or me.
Now let's conclude with how these are doing currently on the resale market. So these retailed at $120. They are currently going between retail to $180 depending on your size range. All right, so these will also be set to release on the SNKRS app on Friday. So do set your alarms if you're interested in going for these. I do think that these are probably going to go skyrocket a little bit up once people have these in hand. I just think that this is such an impeccable colorway and definitely loving the vintage vibes. All right, everybody, that is it for this unboxing and review. If you joined us for the first time, thank you so much. My name is Marissa Hill. This is ShadeTV. We'll catch you all next episode.